with Greg so far since he's been on campus?
Not a ton since he's been on campus. Spent a little bit of time down in Tampa last week, I think, and then obviously spent a lot of time on the phone. But since he's been in town, really, he's probably been running around doing a lot of different things, but hasn't spent a ton of time with us defensively.
Luke, just to keep.
No.
We asked about you.
We were waiting for you.
We asked about you. We were waiting for you.
Urban Meyer reiterated again today. You are the defensive coordinator. How does that work in y'all's room? You obviously were very receptive to what Chris Ash brought to the table, et cetera, when he came in here 2 years ago and stuff. How does that dynamic work in y'all's room from the standpoint of generating a defense?
Well, I think that's one of the strengths of what I do and the strengths of what we do here. Your ability to work and adapt and with everybody. Again, we haven't been in it a whole lot together, but it's been like that since I've been here. All the way back to my first job here, Mark D'Antonio. I mean, it was a collaborative effort. Then they went to Mel Tucker and Mark Snyder, and then for 6 years, it was Jim Haycock and myself. And I don't mean just us. There was a lot of other people that were part of those things. That's the way I've been brought up. That's the way, ever since I started coaching, coming here, obviously with Coach Tress and throughout the entire rest of the group, the ability to work together, adapt, and grow. And I think the greatest thing for me is a lot of these guys, Chris, a lot of guys have had to go around the entire country to get experiences from different head coaches and different things. One of the fortunate things for me is I've been fortunate enough not to have to move my family. And the ability to be under different head coaches all the way back from playing for John Cooper and GA and for John Cooper, to working for Jim Tressel, to working for Urban Meyer, to having a bunch of different guys that have come here, given me the ability to learn. And this is another opportunity for me to not have to move my family and to learn from the best.
What do you expect, Greg? I mean, you know of Greg. You've known of him for a while. What do you expect he will bring more than anything else to new, so to speak, or refreshing to the table?
To be honest with you, I don't know. I mean, again, we haven't talked nearly as much of true philosophies and different things. I know he brings a lot of different things to us as a program too, to Coach Meyer. Being a head coach, not just in college but in the NFL, brings a lot to our guys. The perspective on guys that can truly talk about the NFL and what it has to offer and the different dynamics of that league, as well as obviously defensively a lot to our room. To me personally, a lot too. There's a guy that's been a head coach for 13, 14 years, has run the gamut, have done a lot of different things. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Hey, one other quick thing. Brian Kelly said the other day he thinks their philosophy and Ohio State's offensive philosophy are very similar. It's just they want to throw the ball more and stuff. When you watch them on video, do you see a little bit of that? I mean, what do you notice about them from an offensive standpoint, Notre Dame?
Yeah, I would say probably for us, this is one of the more similar games that we've had to what our offense does. Their ability to not just, they still run the ball and run the ball very well. They'll run the quarterback as well. So they do a lot of the similar things. Truly, they might line up and empty a little bit more. They might truly drop back pass a little bit more maybe at times than our offense does. But the reality is it's a similar type of offense, focused around obviously a great offensive line, a quarterback that manages the game very well, can do it all, can throw the ball, can run the ball. Obviously with some great talent on the outside.
Thanks, man.